When the Clippers traded for James Harden, they managed to put 4 future Hall of Famers on the same team. After the blockbuster trade, the Clippers immediately had one of the most star-studded lineups in the NBA. Despite the incredible collection of talent, they got off to a rocky start, losing their first 6 games after the Harden trade. Many fans started to push the panic button, some even calling them a disaster. But boy, have the tables turned. The Clippers have won 10 out of their last 12 games. They've moved up to the 4 seed, and they're not far back from the 2 seed in the West. The Clippers have very quickly turned themselves into a juggernaut. So how are they doing it? And are the Clippers legit contenders? Let's break it down. A major reason for this turnaround is the fact that Kawhi has brought his game to another level. In the month of December, his scoring and efficiency is off the charts, which is extremely impressive considering that his shot diet mostly consists of contested jump shots, but Kawhi is a master at hitting difficult shots with a hand in his face. The Clippers are the most ISO heavy team in the league, and much of the team offense is simply feeding Kawhi the rock and letting him go to work. He's great at playing at his own pace, getting to his spots in the mid-range, and knocking down fadeaways and pull-ups. He's also got terrific footwork when he gets in the paint, with moves like up and unders to get defenders off their feet. He's also got a really nice push shot, so once he gets within 5 feet of the basket, this shot is automatic. He doesn't dunk as much as he used to, but he still has hops and can put opposing big men on a poster.
Brown Miles to the rim! Oh my goodness! Hello, nasty!
Kawhi has also been on fire from downtown. Over his past 10 games, he's shooting 50% from deep. He's also played in almost every game this season, which we haven't seen from Kawhi in a long time. His MVP level production has led the way. Kawhi's play on the court is otherworldly, but James Harden has also brought the Clippers to another level. They've empowered Harden in their offense by making him the primary ball handler. Having to defend Harden in isolation is still one of the toughest defensive assignments. He's still got one of the deadliest step back shots in the game. He's shooting 44% on his step back threes, which is insane considering how difficult these shots are. He doesn't always get great separation between him and the defender, but he's money at hitting these heavily contested threes. Harden looks a lot more explosive, he's getting to the rim on his drives, and he's finishing. And just like he did all those years in Houston, he still knows how to bait defenders into fouls to get to the free throw line. Not only is he scoring the ball with efficiency, but his facilitating has been excellent. He draws so much defensive attention, which leads to his teammates getting open, and he's got amazing court vision to identify and pass it to them. Harden and Zubac have become a deadly combo in the pick and roll. Defenses have to focus on Harden, allowing him to feed Zubac when rolling to the basket. This is what the front office envisioned when they made the James Harden trade. Harden's scoring takes a bunch of pressure off Kawhi and Paul George, and he creates a lot of easy baskets for them with his facilitating. And speaking of Paul George, he's also been at the top of his game during this Clippers run. His handles and shooting ability at 6'9" is flat out unfair. He could use moves like the crossover to either blow by his man and get to the rim, or to create space to get his shot off. George has also been lights out from downtown. Playing next to other great playmakers, he's been getting a lot of open looks from deep, and he's hitting these at a high percentage. He's also a very willing passer that'll use the defensive attention he draws to set up his teammates for easy baskets. Having Paul George, Kawhi, and James Harden on the floor at the same time is breaking NBA defenses. At any given time, the Clippers can clear out and let one of their stars go to work, which consistently generates great shots. The Clippers also have great shooting, which creates the floor spacing needed for these ISOs and helps the Clippers to punish help defense by passing it out to the open man. We also have to talk about Russell Westbrook. He found himself in a much lesser role after the Harden trade, but he's still impacting winning. He's only playing about 20 minutes per game since the move to the second unit, but he's instant offense once he gets on the court. Russell isn't the freak athlete he was in OKC, but he's still very athletic. This allows him to put a lot of pressure on the rim. He can still drive to the basket, finish, and get to the free throw line. A lot of his drives lead to defensive rotations, and Russell is still very much a playmaker. He has to share some of his minutes on the court with Harden, but he's excelled playing off the ball. Russell is still a poor shooter from the outside, but he's a strong cutter. When his man leaves him open on the corner, he knows to cut baseline, and his athleticism allows him to catch lobs. Russell may not be getting a ton of credit, but his unselfishness has been a major key in this Clippers run. Not only has Russ showed his commitment to the team by asking to come off the bench, but he's really provided a nice spark for the Clippers as a backup guard. The star talent on this team is already enough to contend with, but Norman Powell gives them even more firepower. He's one of the top second unit scorers in the league. Powell has been lights out from deep, draining an insane 45% from 3 this season. And not only is he a sniper, but he can also make plays off the bounce. If defenders run him off the 3-point line, he could put the ball on the deck and hit the pull-up jumper, or get all the way to the rack and finish. Norman Powell is invaluable for this Clippers squad. When the Clippers are struggling to score, Powell can sub in, get hot, and completely swing games in their favor. The Clippers are firing on all cylinders offensively, but they're also thriving on the defensive end. Over their last 15 games, the Clippers rank within the top 5 in defensive rating. They not only have great defensive personnel, but Tyronn Lue has gotten collective buy-in from this team defensively, even from players not known for their defense like Russell Westbrook and James Harden. When one player is blown by, there's always help defense to step up on the driving player, contest their shot, or force the extra pass. The Clippers roster is filled with big, long wing players. They can put multiple defensive coverages on the other team's best player throughout games. Their defenders disrupt offenses by closing off passing lanes. They generate tons of steals and turn them into dunks on the other end of the court. A key part of a good team defense is a strong defensive-minded big man, and Ivica Zubac is delivering. He's one of the better rim protectors in the league, regularly blocking and contesting the shots of players driving to the rim. This makes it so much easier for defenders to go for steals on the perimeter, since they know Zubac will provide help defense if the gamble doesn't play off. He's also got excellent agility, which makes him a versatile defender. Not only can he defend the paint, but he can defend perimeter players and more than hold his own. He's done an amazing job anchoring this defense, and the fact that the Clippers are thriving on both ends of the court is a big part of their success. Their offense has been explosive, but they're also winning games by shutting teams down defensively. Overall, this Clippers team is balling, but we all know that the goal of this team isn't to just be very good, it's to win a championship. The way they're playing right now, they look like contenders, but of course, avoiding injuries is going to be super important. All their star players are in their 30s now, and they've all gotten really injury prone as they've gotten older. But if this team could get to the playoffs healthy and stay healthy, this could be the year the Clippers finally raise that first banner. But anyway, that's going to be it for me, and now I want to hear from you guys. What do you think of this Clippers team? Do you view them as legit championship contenders? Let me see your thoughts down below in the comment section. Guys, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more dope content just like it, please drop a like on the video and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching and have an amazing rest of your day.